Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing LEGO sets and building them and other LEGO related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the LEGO Creator Australia Postcard set. This is set number 40651. It has 191 pieces and I paid $15 for this set. I've done videos, it was a while back now, but I've done videos for all of the other postcards I believe that they've released so far. I have New York, London, Paris, and Beijing. And I think this is the only one that I haven't done yet. And I was sort of lukewarm on this one, had the fewest amount of pieces, had the least kind of iconic looking skyline type features or just features in general. I thought it was weird that it was Australia, like the whole continent, instead of a specific city or a specific something. Like I think this could have been Sydney and had a small opera house or something like that, or whatever. But so this one was a little bit iffy for me, but I got this because, well, in part to get over a gift with purchase threshold, and also just now I would have maybe all of the postcards, and I liked the other ones a good deal. They weren't all perfect, but I enjoyed them. And so I'm going to see what this one's like. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we look at the build process for this LEGO Creator Australia postcard, I just wanted to say thanks for watching and to remind people that if you like this video, please consider clicking that thumbs up and giving it a like. And if you like my other videos, please consider clicking on that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future. I have a ton of stuff in the works, so if you like any of it, subscribing is a great way to show support. So I really appreciate it. And now back to the rest of the build for this LEGO Creator Australia postcard, and then on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this LEGO Creator Australia postcard set. So like I said, this is the fewest amount of pieces of all the postcard sets. Same price as all of them. As far as these sets go for value, I think when I talked about all the previous ones, I was kind of like, these might not be value sets no matter how you slice it. The price per piece is usually fine, a lot of small pieces, but these are for a particular market, I believe, and it's just it's not something that I would say is like, oh, it's such a great value, look at all the parts I get. I mean, you do get a lot of these blue tiles, which is nice, and that's true for a lot of them, cloud pieces. This one in particular has a lot of floral studs of a couple different colors, a couple other floral elements, and I think that's kind of a minion hair in tan. And that is a very useful piece for like botanicals and other stuff there. So that's fine. But as far as the build goes, pretty similar. It's been a while since I've done a postcard, and I like putting together the base, like the back of them, the wall, the backdrop, and that's fun. I like how the kind of bottom level connects to that. Is always nice, interesting way to do things. Other than that, this is pretty interesting, I guess, but pretty basic. So we do have some stickers. Like all the other postcards, the nameplate here is a sticker. Would be nice if those were printed, but that's okay. We have two stickers that are very small. One there on a 1x1 brick, and over there, those are like wood grain. They look like doors almost, or something like that. And I realize now that I put this one on pretty poorly, so I'll have to redo that. And then this Rue Crossing sticker is or Rue Crossing sign rather is a sticker as well. So some of this stuff is kind of stereotypical. I don't know. I'm not, I haven't been to Australia. I don't know many Australians. So when I said earlier, I think there's probably other things in Australia that could be represented on a postcard, like even if they did it Sydney or Melbourne or whatever else. There's like maybe some specific buildings or some other stuff that could be represented, kind of like how all the other postcards are cities, and this one's just Australia. I don't know if this is supposed to be kind of outback based or not. It could be that people from Australia are tired of seeing the opera house being the only thing they're known for or represented by. That very well could be, and maybe they like sort of this kind of thing, and maybe this represents the greater Australian area more. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's a very large tree of some sort, or succulent or cactus or something, but I think it's a tree. Not too much foliage on it. It's a little bare. We do have a nice bird up here. I don't know if that's one of the classic stereotypical like flightless birds that are in Australia. It doesn't look like it because it's perched up high. We have kind of like this little, I guess it's a little like a barn sort of thing. We have a little windmill here, so maybe this is rural Australia, which is fine. And then I believe this is supposed to be an aeroplane, but it could be I suppose it could be a bird. I think it's supposed to be a plane. And that's pretty much everything here. I mean, it's nice that the tree attaches to the back wall there. Everything else is good. This piece for the windmill is nice. I like that. It can actually spin. I don't know if this wasn't on here, and maybe the kangaroo sticker, if those weren't on here, I don't know if this screams Australia, whereas for all of the other postcards, I think you could recognize it from the buildings that are there, and so that's a little bit of a bummer. So if you take this sticker away and this sticker away, these couple tiles, this just looks, rural, maybe deserty, maybe it's just kind of vague and not very specific, which I prefer specificity. But it's a fine set. Least interesting one for me, kind of strange, but the build experience was about it as normal, and there is some fine stuff in here. I always like getting more kind of floral elements and botanical parts and flower studs and different stuff because I love Lego botanicals, so that's really great. And this sort of completes, at least for now. I don't know if they're going to make more of these, but I believe I have all of the other postcards. I think there's just the 5 of them, maybe: New York, London, Paris, Beijing, and Australia. I could be wrong. If you know if they're going to do more or if there are more, leave it in the comments and let me know. Also, if you're Australian or know about Australia, maybe let me know what you think about this, because I just don't know really, and I can't tell if this is representative of the country very well, and or the continent, and in my opinion it doesn't, but I could be totally off base for that because I'm just looking at it from an American point of view. As far as the Lego set goes, it's nice that these are like the metallic silver, which is great, and there's some fine pieces, and it's okay. Nice to add to the collection. I wouldn't rush out to get it. I think this is easily like the least interesting, easily the worst value out of all these creator postcards. So this one's my least favorite by a decent margin, but still like it well enough, and I'd hope to be able to go to Australia someday. So until then, this can maybe satiate that desire. We can see over here we have some extra pieces like any of the other postcards. There are a lot of smaller pieces, a lot of 1x1s, a lot of tiles, studs, flower studs, rounded tiles, slopes, just different stuff. So we get all those extra pieces, a lot of small pieces, good amount of extra pieces, so that is fine. Like I said, I think this is $15, 191 pieces. Pretty much what you see is what you get, and that's fine. I think, if this is supposed to kind of take the place of a a paper postcard or something. That's kind of a neat gift idea. It's relatively inexpensive. Build is pretty simple, and it's kind of a nice commemorative thing to have on a shelf. It's not too big. It's not too like distracting, and so now that I have all of these, and I have some of the architecture sets and stuff, they all kind of fit in a sort of worldly looking display thing. So I'm happy with it. It got me over the threshold to get some gift with purchases, and at the end of the day, it's fine. It's another fine postcard set, but I do wonder if there's not a better Australian or a specific city or part of Australia postcard that could be made, and I do wonder why that wasn't the case. So that's that. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and clicking that like button. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more LEGO Creator sets, probably more architecture sets, and just tons of other LEGO sets from all different shapes and sizes, price points, piece counts, big, small, all different themes, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming LEGO videos. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is over at the SoBricks Patreon, which is patreon.com/SoBricks. And over there, by joining for as little as $2 a month, you can get access to all my videos early, access to some exclusive videos, and I have a lot of other stuff in the works over there. So as that continues to grow, I'm going to continue to try new things over there and deliver more exclusive stuff and whatever. So maybe consider giving that a look. Every little bit helps, and I'm very, very grateful. So thank you very much, and with all of that said, until next time, thanks, bye.